Okay, so we are drawing a design with different kinds of shapes today, and we're gonna do two of each shape and then add some lines and then color it in so you can have a cool shape design. So our paper is about 8.5 by 8.5 inches, and I started out with markers. You can choose any color you'd like, and I started with a circle. So you can put the circle anywhere on your paper. You can make it any size you want. It's up to you. Okay, and it doesn't have to be perfect. You just do the best you can. And then I made another smaller circle over the side. Alright, and then I'm switching colors. And I'm going to use purple for a triangle. And I like to do diagonal line, and then connect it at the bottom. Almost like making a capital letter A. And then I made a smaller one off to the side. Diagonal line, connected at the bottom. Okay, and then we have squares. So I switched to blue. And let's see, I have a little more space over here on this one. So to make a square, I think easy way is to make like the letter L, capital letter L, but then keep making a little farther so that it looks like this one and this one are the same length. That's a tricky part of the square, is trying to get all those sides the same length or even. So one square there, and then did another square over here. But again, you can put them where you want, in the position that you want, or the size that you want. Okay, next up we've got a rectangle. So I'm going to do one down here at the bottom. A short line, and then two longer lines, and then connect them. And maybe I got room over here too. Two shorter sides, two longer sides, and connect them. And then ovals. And then I switch to orange. And I got room for one up here. Ovals are just like making a circle that's stretched out, or making a number 0. Alright, and then we're going to make some straight lines through our paper. So just going from one end of the paper to the other. Now if you hit a shape, it's a good idea to skip over that line and then continue it, because you don't want to ruin your markers. I'll do another one down here. And again, you can do your straight lines wherever you'd like. Some can be vertical, some can be horizontal. I suppose you could do some diagonal, but for this project I decided just to stick to the horizontal and vertical. And again, anytime I run into a shape, I skip over that line. Helps my markers stay clean, doesn't mix in the colors, and it also makes the design look cool too. Kind of like your line is going underneath your shape or something, through it and then underneath it at the edges. And if it's easier for you to turn your paper to make your lines, you can do that too. Alright, let's see, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I did 9 lines altogether. I don't know how well this yellow is going to show up. That's why I didn't do yellow for my shapes. Alright, let's pretend I did about 9 or 10 lines there. Then I'm going to take my crayons and I'm going to color in between the lines. So just like if you're coloring in a regular picture, you want to stay inside the lines. When you're coloring in these shapes, you want to stay inside the lines. When you go to a different shape, or spot, I should say, on your paper, or space, you want to switch colors. You don't want to do blue next to orange. You want to switch your colors as you go. Okay, so I would color in the spaces inside of the shapes, and I would also color in the spaces around the shapes. We don't want to do too many lines because then we end up with really tiny spaces everywhere, and it takes us a real long time to color in. So that's why 9 or 10 lines is a good amount. Alright, and I hope your design turns out really nice for you.